Are you impressed by the Chiefs, or were you disappointed in your boys?
Disappointed in my boys, man. Disappointed in this matchup. Disappointed in this game. Let's just be real. I know it's on Fox.
Don't do that. No, I asked you a specific question.
Okay, I'm going to give you a specific answer. All right? Disappointed in the Cowboys. How are you, Acho? See, Baker Mayfield could do that too, but, you know, he's so scared. He's going to let Emily do it. My coach used to say, man, when you have a moment, never leave that moment needing more. And it's interesting. In this moment, they needed to do more in that moment. And I looked at the Dallas Cowboys like this was a statement for you guys in terms of the confidence. Dak Prescott talked about this in his presser post-game. Said, man, the most disappointing part is the fact that we went out there and we didn't show up or show ourselves that we're ready and able to go against a Super Bowl winning and Super Bowl attending team like the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, Dallas Cowboys, you should feel disappointed. Now, there's justifications for that disappointment, more reasons than excuses. Let's be real. Decimated at the wide receiver position. No Amari Cooper. You go out there with C.D. Lamb. He only plays a half, so you only get C. Lamb. You don't get the D. Hello. All right. Anyway, so you don't get that, and you get half of C.D. Lamb. You get a decimated wide receiver group. Where's Ezekiel Elliott right now? I don't know where Ezekiel... Matter of fact, I don't know where Ezekiel Elliott's been the last few weeks. You want to talk about your boy? Remember you were trying to tell me how good he was?
That was not me. I was on the Tony Pollard train.
Y'all look alike. Here you go. He over there rubbing his knee. Look at Zeke. 41 yards on 14 carries against Atlanta. 50 yards on 16 carries Minnesota. 32 yards on 9 carries yesterday. Where's Zeke at, y'all? Remember that conversation? I want to spark it back up. So now what's happening is a defense that is going out there and playing very well. That defense balled out yesterday. They held the Kansas City Chiefs in 10 possessions, the last 10 possessions, to 3 points. They fixed themselves early in that ball game. Point was that the Dallas Cowboys offense couldn't because too much was on Dak. No running game, receiving core decimated. All of a sudden, what's Dak supposed to do? Offensive line in shambles right now. So Dak tried to do too much, and he ended up doing too little. It was a moment for him, but they needed to do more.
So I got on my notes that I'm impressed with the Chiefs, but you convinced me a little bit, and I want to harp on this up.
Okay.
I'm very disappointed in the Cowboys.
Yes.
The reason I'm very disappointed in the Cowboys, and Cowboys fans, y'all should be disappointed as well, is you faced the Buccaneers week 1. Bucs were in the Super Bowl last year. Litmus test. Let's see how we face. Let's see how we fare. Week 1, the Buccaneers turned the ball over 4 times. Tom Brady 4 interceptions. But the Cowboys still find a way to lose.
Yeah.
Okay. You face the Chiefs now, about week 10. You see the Chiefs, Dak Prescott, you turn the ball over significantly more times. But y'all still find a way to lose. I'm disappointed in the Cowboys, Sal, because when Dak Prescott plays good against good competition, the competition plays better in Tom Brady. When Dak Prescott finds himself against a Patrick Mahomes who plays bad, Dak Prescott ends up playing worse. And that's why I'm so disappointed, because when Dak plays good, somebody plays better. When another quarterback plays bad, Dak Prescott plays worse. And the Cowboys still end up losing against truly legitimate competition. Yes, Cowboys, y'all can beat the New York Giants. Okay. Yes, Cowboys, y'all can beat Jalen Hurts. Yes, Cowboys, y'all can beat Sam Darnold. Yes, Cowboys, y'all can beat the Vikings and Kirk Cousins even without Dak Prescott. But when you got to go beat a bona fide team like the Buccaneers, or you got to beat a bona fide team like the Chiefs, you catch an L. Now, I get it. C.D. Lamb only played a half. Amari Cooper ain't played.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, y'all are still the Dallas Cowboys that are dominant this season, and I wanted to see the Cowboys dominate. Once again, they did not. So for me, I'm disappointed in that regard. It's like, man, Mahomes played bad.
Yeah.
And Dak, you played worse. Week 1, when Dak, you played good. Tom Brady still played better. When are we going to see the Cowboys really go out there and beat a team that is playing well at the time they're playing well? That Patriots win, Mac Jones wasn't the same Mac Jones. So, like, as you look at the Cowboys' wins this year, their most impressive win is still over the Chargers. A game you were at, but a game in which Dak Prescott still didn't dominate, and the Cowboys' running game dominated, but I haven't seen them put it all together against a legitimized team, Sal. That's why I was disappointed.
Yeah, but don't do that to Dak. Don't do that to these Cowboys, because they beat Justin Herbert. They beat Mac Jones, who's not what he was.
Not at all.
But guess what? He was still Mac Jones, who now has his team in first place in their division with the Buffalo. Yeah,
now,
but
that was a long time ago.
But that started.
Long time ago.
That started and ignited what the New England Patriots are. He had to go against their defense, I'll remind you. And the New England Patriots defense is top-notch. So give Dak his credit. He beat Jalen Hurts. Say what you want about Jalen Hurts. That boy finding ways.
That Jalen Hurts was not this Jalen Hurts.
Nobody is the same. Look, yesterday's Dak wasn't the other Dak that we've seen all the rest of this year.
Better.
But you don't have – success is not linear. You don't – as Josh Allen, you don't get better every single game, every single year. It's a roller coaster ride. Matt Ryan, he beat Matt Ryan when Matt Ryan was hot. I'm going to say this about this team because I'm really on this side. You sound like you're very invested in how disappointed you are in the Cowboys. I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. I just couldn't go to the other side and be impressed by the Chiefs. That was not impressive what the Chiefs did right there. Defensively, I can say, yeah, that was. But offensively, they haven't fixed themselves yet. And we know they go as far as their offense takes them, not their defense. Their defense could be adequate. With that offense, when it's clicking, the Chiefs are on their way. But they're not there just yet. My disappointment in the Cowboys is just simple. It's like what Mike McCarthy said. You walked in, I thought of you one way. I perceived you as one way. You walked out of here, I perceived you the exact same way. And that's the problem. I thought that you guys were ready to take that next step, that graduation to the next level. Instead, this is a growing pain for the Dallas Cowboys. And you know how it goes. We always talk about it in the NBA, not so much in football, but you got to take your lumps. You got to go out there and go against a team that's been there, done that. And they show you this is why our socks are pulled up. This is why we wear the headbands. We got old man game. We just going to school you. You're more talented. Yeah. But we're still going to show you who's boss. In this game, Chiefs not playing well still showed the Cowboys who's boss. But the Cowboys have a mattress to lie on. Injuries, no running game, and they can play better. And that's a game they can snatch away from a team that is bona fide. So respect to the Cowboys and how they can redeem themselves, but I'm still disappointed in what I saw yesterday.
Okay, what I will say is this. I know you don't look at life in congruence. You look at actions independent of the next action. Yesterday's pain should not contribute to today's pain, which should not contribute to tomorrow's pain, et cetera. I don't fully agree with that in football.
Okay.
The reason the Chiefs win was impressive is because I'm looking in totality. Chiefs, 21 days ago today, were 3-4. Last in the AFC West, not at all in the playoff picture, 10th in the AFC in general. Well, 21 days later, the Chiefs are sitting at, 7-4? All of a sudden, 4th in the AFC, number 1 in the AFC West. You've beaten the Giants, doesn't really matter for much, but you beat the Packers, you beat the Raiders, you beat the Cowboys. That in totality is incredibly impressive.
I'll give you that.
Where the Chiefs were to where the Chiefs are today, I don't really think we've seen a more impressive feat over the last 4 weeks. You could argue Mac Jones, but outside of Mac Jones, I don't think we've seen a more impressive feat in the NFL.
Titans before yesterday? Titans before yesterday? Yeah, it is.
Oh,
well, I hear you.
I'm talking a 4-week stretch of dominance and of growth, not just dominance of growth. I think this Chiefs team is not so impressive what they did yesterday, although when you look at the Cowboys' 12 possessions, 6 punts, 3 turnovers, 3 field goals. That was a game for the Cowboys. So what the Chiefs did defensively, so impressive. Cowboys got the number 1 offense in the NFL. Chiefs held them to a season-low 276 yards. Cowboys got the number 1 offense in the NFL. Cowboys had 12 possessions. 6 ended in a punt. 3 ended in a turnover. 3 ended in a field goal. Say what you will about the Cowboys not having certain pieces. It is the National Football League. So for the Chiefs to still go out there and dominate the Cowboys in the fashion that they did, to me, that is impressive for the Chiefs.
Tell me if this is impressive. I don't know. I went to a public school for most of my life. I'm not well-funded. Finally went to a private Catholic school my last 2 years. Highly recruited I was. And yes, it was illegal, but damn it, I was that good. And I did it. But let's tell me if this is impressive. A team that has failed to exceed 20 points 5 times in their past 7 games. High-powered team offensively. Is that good? Is that impressive? I don't know. A quarterback who was the front runner to win MVP, but now has had a passer rating below 75 in 4 of his last 5 games. I don't know. Is that impressive? 63% completion percentage or less in 4 of his last 5 games. I don't know what the word impressive means in Texas and what it means in California. Maybe it gets lost in translation crossing the borders. But the point is, this team is not impressive. I mean, look, get the W's. I don't give a damn. Hook or crook, get your W. We'll figure it out later. But later starting to turn into now, and they haven't figured it out just yet. If you can't put away that Dallas Cowboys team, O-line all shifted over, struggling, receivers, half of them gone, running game absent, and you can't put that team away and you're at home, win the turnover battle? Come on, Acho, let's just be real about these Chiefs, man. They got as many questions as we do about them. and as many questions as Baker Mayfield won't answer at the presser. That's for you, Emily.